Hello all, here at OS and VTXReviews.com, you are watching our video review of the Zune HD Multimedia Dock. This is a $60 accessory that you can purchase for your Microsoft Zune HD, which expands the HD video capabilities of the product by providing an HDMI output for 720p HD video into an HD television screen or an HD monitor. It also brings some other ports and accessories, such as a dedicated AV port for audio support, and also some optical ports for you to put in a pair of stereo speakers onto your Zune and to play back your music in high fidelity. Otherwise, the cost of $60 is quite steep, in my opinion, for a dock that's basically constructed out of a slab of plastic. Even though it looks pretty elegant, it doesn't really differentiate itself from other docks out there. Still, a differentiating feature is the fact that there is a icon that's actually a light that will illuminate when the dock is turned on and when the product is being charged or, again, turned on. The dock itself is a one-piece fit-all because it only works with the Zune HD and not for other Zune models, so again, it's made exclusively for this product. The back of the unit houses a soft touch material that's very grippy, and we do definitely like this feature because it prevents the product from slipping around in surfaces and desk surfaces, and that's a plus in our books. The back of the unit is where all the ports will be housed, and you'll find access to a pretty strange cord that's actually a FM radio antenna. We're not really sure why Zune decided to build this in, because an FM antenna is already found on the actual Zune HD, so it seems a little bit redundant. Still, it definitely makes the performance of the radio a little bit stronger, but also provides more cords that can tangle up your setup. The top here provides the aforementioned AV port for you to connect to a pair of stereo speakers for audiophiles out there. There are also an optical port that also illuminates red when it's actually being plugged in and utilized, which also works very, very well with a pair of professional speakers. Again, the Zune HD is a huge multimedia player, so if you want true, great music experience, you will definitely be enjoying these features on board. And of course, the main selling point of this dock is the HDMI port, the full-size port, which is going to be the reason why most folks will purchase this dock. Also here we have access to the USB port, which connects to a USB 2.0 tip for you to connect onto a PC, so it can charge and sync information with your Zune, or you can also plug it into the wall for you to, again, charge it in a traditional manner. Something I should point out is in order to use the dock, even with the HDMI or optical ports, you have to have the actual dock plugged into the wall or plugged into a PC. In other words, there has to be separate AC power in order for the dock to be turned on. So if we wanted to plug the unit in right now, for example, and we put the Zune into place, it's a pretty good connection, pretty tight. Again, nothing will actually happen, even if you plug it into a television. But you have to plug it literally into the wall, and now the dock has been turned on as indicated by the LED on front. So a downside to this is it definitely consumes more power than you might expect. Thankfully, the cord of the USB is quite long, so it's pretty easy to connect to the wall without having too much disturbances. A downside, though, is the fact that the dock sometimes overheats the Zune HD on board, so it takes up a little bit more heat than a traditional charging cable will for your Zune HD, and we found that temperatures got quite hot for extended periods of usage, which was a little bit worrisome. As far as functionality goes, you can mirror content on the Zune into your HD television screen, and that includes different content such as videos and images and pictures. It also mirrors different applications and games and web browsing as well, so if you just want a larger screen for you to do your different tasks, it definitely works pretty well. So if we wanted to take a look at this video, again, you would see that 720p HD video mirrored on a larger screen. One downside we would have liked to see would be the inclusion of some stereo speakers. Unfortunately, that's missing on this dock. As you know, the actual Zune HD doesn't have any speakers on board, not even one for a mono speaker for the alarm clock. So we would have liked to see some type of speaker on here for the alarm clock function. But again, you have to plug in your own pair just to do that. But overall, it works pretty well as far as mirroring HD content. It's a must-have for people who love to watch TV shows, have a lot of movies stored onto the device. The dock is quite small, so it's easy to carry with you to show friends and family if they have a HD television, so it's definitely great for that. Otherwise, it charges and syncs the device quite well, and again, other than a bit of overheating, it's an elegant way to set up your Zune HD and to extend the functionality of your multimedia player. We would recommend this product if you definitely think that the price tag is not too steep for you, and it definitely works as advertised. So definitely check out our full review on our website of the Zune HD Multimedia Dock if you are looking for something that brings an HDMI output for your Zune HD's video capabilities, and also some professional setups for your different audio settings. Thanks for watching this video review of the Zune HD Multimedia Dock here at OS and VTXReviews.com, also our brother site at OS Tech News.